Hello vinyl community, Jonas back again to do a recent vinyl finds video, and I have 14 records to show you, so let's just get started right away. Okay, the first one I got is Wise After the Event with Anthony Phillips. So this is a prog record, a pretty good prog record, and Anthony Phillips played in Genesis but left just after Trespass. Just classic prog. If you like Genesis, you probably like this. One thing that's pretty cool is Michael Giles plays drums on this one, and Michael Giles was in the awesome masterpiece of a fucking record, McDonald and Giles. If you don't have that one, get it. This you can find pretty cheap, so for $3 like I paid for this, it's yours, I think. Okay, so as you know, or may know, I try to collect Scandinavian prog, and Jukka Tolvanen is one of my favorite guitarists from Scandinavia. He's a really good guitarist, and when I find stuff cheap, I try to buy them with Jukka Tolvanen. So the next one I'm going to show you is this one that I got. This is Jukka Tolvanen Band with Dumps Have More Fun. This is from 1980, and the band consists with a lot of people, but Costa Petrea, and Costa Petrea, as you know, one of Sweden's best guitarists in the prog era. Now, Jukka Tolvanen released his first record in 1971, and that's a masterpiece. That's a classic, guitar fusion record. Looks like this. But, if you can't find that one, I think it's easier to find this record. Because that's also with the Jukka Tolvanen Band, but a lot better than this one. It has some few tracks on it that is good, or parts in the tracks that is good, but not worth it. Okay, fast. This is a record everyone has. This is UK, their first release, and as most of you know, UK is a super group consisting of members from King Crimson and Gong, Alan Holdsworth, Bill Bruford, and John Wheaton and Eddie Jobson. This is a really good record. So if you can find this for like $3, get it. David Gilmour's first solo release. I got this for like $1 or $2 from 1978, I think. Yeah, 1978. This is nothing special at all. The second solo record is pretty good. This is not good at all. Has some guitar parts, of course, that is really good because it's David Gilmour. Get Pink Floyd instead, put your money there, or his second solo record. Okay, the next one is like one of those that you just have to buy when you find them. For $1 I found, let's see here, Maharishi Mesh Yogis, I don't know, sitar, spiritual talk record. Yeah, Yogi was the spiritual advisor of Beatles back in the day. But I don't know what happened really there. They stopped listening to him, I think, after a while. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I like the cover. It's a cool cover, but I've listened to it and I wasn't very convinced of the things that he talked about. So maybe not for me. Sitar is cool, but it's not my music. So. And that is definitely going in the Beatles collection. Okay, so the next one is one that I've been looking for a while, and this is what I love about collecting records and being me, because I collect almost everything. I've been in a great jazz kind of mood, but this is just typical me. I got a copy of the Flying Burrito Brothers, The Gilded Palace of Sin. This is a classic alternative country rock record with Graham Parsons. And Graham Parsons was in the Byrds along with Chris Hillman, I think. They released Sweetheart at the Rodeo, but dropped out and started the Flying Burrito Brothers. This has influenced a lot of people, and you can really hear the Flying Burrito Brothers music in Wilco and Ryan Adams, and in my opinion you can also hear the influence that Graham Parsons had on Rolling Stones in the early 70s. So a classic record, one that is like one to have in the collection if you collect rock and pop. Next one, and now we go to the good stuff. This is Ghost. So we go from Flying Burrito Brothers to Ghost. That's okay, yeah. Ghost second release, their new release, just like a week or two old. And all you Ghost fans out there, this is the Scandinavian only release, I think. You have one LP set, looks like that, awesome artwork, and you get a illustration, a booklet in there for every single song. Awesome artwork. I just got floored when I saw this. It's just so damn cool. And printed in a sleeve with another really cool picture, and you got the lyrics on the back side, and it's on transparent vinyl. Ghost started in 2008, and they released their first record in 2010. I got it on picture disc. I only have it on picture disc. It's an awesome record, melodic metal with catchy songs. You know, you don't have to be a hard rock or a metal fan to accept this music, but it's just so damn catchy, and they got a huge hype. You know, James Hetfield wore a t-shirt in an interview, and they just hit it off. The band consists of anonymous band members, so no one knows their existence, or nowadays I think they know, you know, the internet and stuff, but I don't know. And I like that kind of mystique behind it. This record really takes off where the other one stopped. A little bit more polished. They got some more money, I think, when they released this. But the songs are there. It's catchy, it's poppy, it's heavy, and they mix a lot of genres. Really cool, and absolutely this is going to be one of the best releases this year, in no doubt it's going to be one of the best releases this year. Ghost, get it. It's called Infestisumum Hippopotamusum. Okay, the next one, also one of the best releases this year. It has to be. River has talked about this, and this is one of my favorite Swedish bands. Post-metal released by the band called Cult of Luna. Cult of Luna is a big band with a lot of musicians, especially Johannes, who plays guitar, and he's also in Coma. Get this record, the second wave, it's really good. Cult of Luna, I jumped on the Cult of Luna train back in 2006 with Somewhere Along the Highway. That's a masterpiece of a record. I don't have it on vinyl, I wish I had, but I don't have it on CD. It's just so damn good. It's just insanely good. But this is almost as good as that one. It's a concept album that they made with the film by Fritz Lang, Metropolis, in mind. And it's doomy, and it's heavy, and it's long tracks, almost in the same vein as Godspeed You Black Emperor or something like that. But you know, the typical post-metal stuff. I'm not gonna show you because there's nothing really special in this. It's just like printed in the sleeves with the same artwork as this. 2 LP set, 180 gram, limited edition of 2,000 copies or something like that, I think. This is so good. It wouldn't surprise me that this is on the top 10 on most of the top lists of this year. Get it. It's awesome. Okay, next one, really quick. I jumped on this, George Harrison's Early Takes Volume 1. So this is like outtakes and demos and stuff like that by George Harrison. Like My Sweet Lord demo, 3 minutes long. One of the Mill, I'll Have You Anytime, Early Take. Most of the songs here are from All Things Must Pass, but demos and alternate takes and stuff like that. Just him on an acoustic guitar or something like that. If you like George Harrison and George Harrison's music from All Things Must Pass, this is a must, and it's really cheap. Both cheap in money and cheap in the release. It's just like really flimsy, and it's like recording quality is so. But yeah, get it if you like George Harrison. Okay, so this is gonna be long, I'm sorry. Now we're going into the more obscure things. I jumped on this for $6 on the record fair because of the musicians on here. I've seen the cover, but I haven't been searching this out. This is Bernt Egerblad with Kristallen Fina, the beautiful crystal, if you want to. Okay, so the musicians on here is Bernt Egerblad on piano. Sounds a little bit, okay Anders, don't kill me now, but a little bit like Jan Johansson, just to give you an example of some sort of guitar player or piano player. But the soft kind of piano, like on Jazz på Svenska. From 1975. But look at the musicians on here that you have. You have Jan Schaffer on guitar, and you have Anders Lindskog on tenor saxophone, Jan Allan on trumpet, Red Mitchell on bass, and Jan Bendel on vibraphone. But the person I want to talk about on this one that really stands out is Jan Tolf on guitar. It's this guy over here. Jan Tolf started out in a band called Egba, and I've talked about them because they're on Jungle Jam. But he was on their first release, their first record. I don't have that on vinyl. But I also went on to play on Bitch Milk or Häxmjölk, and I showed that just a couple of videos ago. I know Chris Basket has that one. A killer fusion record from Sweden, kind of rare. But yeah, so it's the same guitarist as on the Bitch Milk record. This is soft jazz, like soft and calm jazz. But it's really, really good playing on it. You can get a little bit tired of it. It's not a 10, absolutely not a 10, but yeah, good. Yeah, and one thing that's really, really cool on this one is they play a song called Barkbrödslåten, and that song was released on Kebnekaise's second record, the first track on the second side. Everyone who knows Kebnekaise has heard that record. And they do a soft jazz version of that record, and Jan Schaffer is playing the solo guitar on that one. Really, really cool. Kebnekaise's version is better, but this one is good. Many of you may have this that collect rock music, but there's one thing that's really cool about this, and that's why I bought it. I saw this record on the fair, $5. I got it because this is a Traffic record. And you know, y'all know Traffic, you know, with Steve Winwood and Dave Mason and all those guys. But you have a band member here in the middle called Rebop Kwaku Ba. So I jumped on this right away because if you know Swedish prog, you know that the Ba guy, he's on one of the most monster grails of a grail in Swedish prog. And it looks like this. And I think that there's only one VC member that has this record, and that's Chris Basket. And I'm so damn jealous of that record. That's one that I really, really want. I saw once one was selling on an online shop in Stockholm in VG condition, so not at all in mint condition, and that sold for maybe $320 or something like that. So it's impossible to get that record. But there's a bunch of musicians playing on that one. Jan Schaffer and Bobo Stensson and a lot of other guys. And that's a funk masterpiece, you know. And I really, really want that record. So Chris, if you want to trade that record anytime, you know, let me know. So yeah. The Traffic record then. Yeah, it's a live record from England. It's good. And Bad does a great work with the percussion. Otherwise it's just a Traffic record. Welcome to the Canteen. Their fifth release from 1971 or something like that, I think. So if you like Traffic, this is a good live record. But the bar connection on this, that's what's cool, in my opinion. Okay, 3 more to go. This one is a psych rock masterpiece. And the record I'm talking about is this Andwella with World's End. Look at that cover. It's just like one of the coolest covers ever made, in my opinion. It's just so slick and cool. And this has folk, it has prog elements, it even has pop elements. And it's awesome. I can't describe it any better than that. Try to check it out. Andwella with World's End. Check it out on YouTube or something like that. You won't be disappointed. This is a masterpiece. And for $3, I cleaned it, and now it sounds like maybe VG or VG Plus, something like that. But yeah, on reflection discs. Okay, so the moment we've all been waiting for, the two last ones, the two holy grails that I've been wanting for so long, and I finally got it, both for a really good price. I'm gonna start with this one, because you don't know about this one probably. Some of you Swedish people and the Swedish pro collectors know about this. Uh, yeah, Pop Workshop. Okay, so Pop Workshop is just as it sounds. It's a workshop of studio musicians, and Volume 1, there's a Volume 2 also. This is from 1973. And the thing about this is the lineup. It's just a killer lineup. Looks like this. You have Jan Schaffer playing on this one, but the two key players, the one that did the workshop, is Wlodek Gulgowski, that I've talked about before, and a guy called Zbigniew Namslowski, something like that. They went in the studio with these guys. They had songs, and everyone played to the songs, but it's like improvisational songs. So they worked it out as they went. There's the label over there, Grammofonverket. And yeah, it's just a killer fusion jam. Really, everyone's playing their heart out. And every workshop had a great drummer on it. On the Pop Workshop Volume 1, they had Egg Tigpen. And he worked with Oscar Peterson, Ella Fitzgerald, and Bud Powell, amongst many. So this has been on my want list for a while. This is a gem of a Swedish jazz fusion record and a prog record. Let's say prog record, because we Swedish people, we say prog about the jazz fusion stuff. But I still want the Volume 2 more. But that's even harder to get, because that has Tony Williams on it playing the drums instead of Ed, and has some other guys as well. Stefan Bro Lund, Amundjar, and Ola Brunkett is also playing on this. Yeah, killer stuff. Check it out if you're interested in one of the best Swedish fusion records ever. And this is maybe in VG Plus condition. It has some shelf wear over there, but VG Plus, and I bought this for $25. And that's a killer price. These go for at least 50 otherwise. So I'm super happy with that price. Okay, so the last one, and man, I've talked about this record everywhere. But I finally have it, awesome copy of this, and I'm so glad. So Anders, I finally got it. The one that you want to check out is Desert Island Discs with Secco Funk, because he talks maybe 15 minutes about this record. I can't talk about it as well as him, but when I saw that video, I looked it up, I listened to it, and I probably played it 30-40 times on digital. I actually jog or run to this record because it's a funk jazz funk masterpiece. Brother Jack McDuff's Moon Rappin' on Blue Note Records. This is so damn killer. It's just insane. From start to finish, it's just so smooth but funky at the same time. I don't know what to say. Check Secco Funk's video out, because he needle drops this and he talks about it a lot. It's one of two records that he would take to a desert island because he can't get enough of it, and I understand him. This is one of my favorite records in my collection. It's just that good. It's plain and simple, just that good. Yeah, I'm gonna show you, because I don't know if there were. I think that this is the only Blue Note record release that Jack McDuff did. And I think that it's on the ordinary Blue Note label, but this is on a later, so maybe it's a second press or something like that. But I don't mind. It sounds incredibly good. It's in like near mint condition, and the black or dark blue in the cover has some ring wear, as you can see. But other than that, it's in perfect condition. And I got this for $20. And you know, I could pay 30, 35 for this easily, but I won it on Swedish eBay for 20 bucks. I'm really happy. 23 bucks maybe, 23. So I'm really happy with that price. So yeah, that's it. I hope everyone is doing fine and, you know, are playing a lot of records. I got a lot of stuff at the record fair actually that I haven't played yet, so I'm gonna show that in the next vinyl find. There's a pop prog, Swedish pop prog gem that's really rare that I'm gonna show you, and some rock stuff and stuff like that. So it's gonna be awesome next vinyl finds. But until then, have a great day. Bye.